The Elephant and Friends, in a peaceful forest, where the trees stood tall and the rivers flowed clear, a lonely elephant named Ella wandered aimlessly. She was big, kind-hearted, and always dreamed of having friends to share her days with. But despite her warm nature, Ella had a problem. Her size often made her feel out of place among the smaller animals of the forest. One sunny morning, Ella decided she would try once more to make friends. With hope in her heart and a smile on her face, she approached a group of monkeys swinging joyfully from the vines. "Hello, monkeys," Ella said with a cheerful trumpet. "Would you like to be my friends? I can gather fruit from the tallest trees for us to share." The monkeys paused mid-swing, staring at Ella with wide eyes. One of them scratched his head and said, "We don't think so, Ella. You can't swing on the vines like us, and you're so big you might break them." Ella's smile faltered, but she nodded politely and walked on. She spotted a rabbit nibbling on a patch of clover near her burrow. Hoping for better luck, Ella lowered her trunk to the ground and spoke gently. "Hello, rabbit. Would you like to be my friend? I can use my trunk to help you gather more clover." The rabbit twitched her nose and looked up at Ella with hesitation. "Oh, Ella," she said, "you're very kind, but you're far too big to fit in my burrow. I'm afraid we wouldn't have much fun together." Feeling a little disheartened, Ella continued her search. Near the riverbank, she saw a group of frogs leaping joyfully into the water. She decided to give it one last try. "Hello, frogs," Ella called out. "Would you like to be my friends? I can splash water on us to keep us cool." The frogs stopped their hopping and looked at Ella nervously. "We don't think so," one of them croaked. "You're so big, you'd cause waves in the water, and we'd lose our lily pads." By now, Ella's heart felt heavy. No matter how hard she tried, none of the animals wanted to be her friend. "Maybe I'm just too big for anyone to like me," she thought sadly, wandering deeper into the forest. The next morning, Ella was resting beneath a large banyan tree when she heard frantic rustling and panicked cries echoing through the forest. Animals of all kinds were running past her: monkeys, rabbits, deer, and even the frogs. "What's happening?" Ella asked, stopping a frightened bear. "It's the tiger," the bear exclaimed, panting. "The tiger is on a rampage, attacking everyone in sight." Ella's ears flapped with worry. "Where is the tiger now?" "Near the clearing," the bear said. "You should run too, Ella." But Ella didn't run. Instead, she stood tall and marched toward the clearing where the tiger was wreaking havoc. As she approached, she saw the fierce tiger growling at a group of small animals who were cornered and trembling in fear. "Stop right there, tiger," Ella commanded in a firm but calm voice. The tiger turned and snarled at her. "Stay out of this, elephant. This is none of your business." Ella took a deep breath and stepped closer. "It is my business when you're scaring the animals in our forest. You have no right to harm them." The tiger lunged toward Ella, baring its sharp teeth. But Ella was ready. With one powerful kick from her strong legs, she sent the tiger tumbling backward. The tiger scrambled to its feet, glaring at Ella. Realizing he was no match for her, the tiger growled one last time before slinking off into the trees. The clearing was silent for a moment before the animals began to cheer. The monkeys clapped their hands, the rabbits hopped in joy, and the frogs croaked happily. "You saved us, Ella," a young deer exclaimed. "You're a hero." Ella smiled, her heart swelling with happiness. "I only did what I thought was right," she said humbly. The monkey, who had dismissed her earlier, swung down from the trees. "Ella, we were wrong about you," he admitted. "We thought you were too big to be our friend, but you were just the right size to protect us." The rabbit hopped up to Ella, her eyes filled with gratitude. "You've shown us that being big isn't a bad thing. It makes you strong and brave." The frogs gathered around as well, croaking their apologies. "We'd be honored to call you our friend, Ella." From that day on, Ella was no longer lonely. The animals of the forest welcomed her with open hearts, and together, they became the closest of friends. Ella used her size to help her new friends in many ways. She helped the monkeys gather fruit, dug larger burrows for the rabbits, and created splashy fun for the frogs at the river. Ella had learned an important lesson, too. Being different didn't make her less deserving of friendship. In fact, her unique qualities were what made her special. As for the other animals, they realized that true friendship wasn't about how someone looked or what they could do. It was about kindness, courage, and standing by each other in times of need. And so, the forest became a happier place, where animals of all shapes and sizes lived together in harmony, united by the unbreakable bonds of friendship.